This is Diane Schneers. The question I'm going to address now is, if I have a custody plan that is no longer working for me or circumstances are different, am I allowed to change that plan? The answer to that is yes. Again, child support is modifiable at any time till the children turn 18, and that's the same thing with custody. Now, I will say that there is a initial consideration that is critical, and that is, do you have a consent judgment of custody, or do you have a Bergeron judgment that was issued by a court after a custody trial in which evidence and testimony was taken on the record? A court reporter was present to record the proceedings. If you have a court judgment where a Bergeron judgment attaches, the standard of proof for modification is going to be considerably different, and that needs to be addressed with an attorney. But if you have a custody judgment by consent, which may mean that you came to an agreement, or it may mean that you went to a hearing officer conference and no one objected to the recommendations, and that was therefore signed as a judgment, or maybe someone objected, but you were later able to reach an agreement and solidify that judgment by consent. If you have either of those three options, consent, no objection to hearing officer conference, or settled after the hearing officer conference, then that's what we call a consent judgment. And those can be modified by showing a material change in circumstances from the time that the last judgment was signed by the court, and that a modification of custody is in the best interest of the children. So your first step is to prove what's changed since the last judgment was signed, and the second step would be to prove that the change that you're requesting is in the best interest of the children. And you may remember that I went over in detail the factors that the court considers when determining best interest of the children in another video. So to summarize what we've talked about this morning, yes, you can modify custody if you are not happy with the plan or it's not working for you guys. That can be modified multiple times. Now, they don't want you in court every 6 weeks or so, but we do know that things change, and the children may need to tweak things a little to work good for them, to work better for them, I should say. So that is an option for you. I'd be happy to help you with any modification of custody that you're contemplating if you'll contact me at Schneers Law Firm, 337-534-4326. Thank you.